How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, football pundits around the world? It's that time again. It's time for a Clive Tilsley match preview. No, it's not. It's time for FA Cup football, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what I was doing. It's like I was recording a TikTok. How are we all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Where are we all from? Who do we support? Let me know in the chat. We have FA Cup replay today with Liverpool taking on Wolves, and it's not looking good for Liverpool. Let's be honest. Not playing well in the league, not performing well in any competition right now. Um, they have opportunities to move on and build something, but he's definitely rested players today, as you can see there. He's rested quite a few players there. Gary Lineker, Paul Ince, and Danny Murphy on BBC today. It's a huge game, ladies and gentlemen, on Cat Sports Football. For Liverpool, they want to progress. Victory today just gives them something to build from. Just gives them a platform to go off. It's still going. It's still going. What is going on? What the hell? What is going on? Look at him trying to go louder than the noise. This is insane. This is mental. Wow. What the fuck is happening on the BBC? What the actual fuck? You just want BBC. This is insane. What is going on? Guys, if you don't know, there's some porn noises coming on. This is mental. This is crazy. It's still going on. What the actual fuck is going on at the BBC? Tell him it's the BBC, man. This is supposed to be. This is what the taxpayers are paying for. This is what our TV license pays for. What the hell is going on? Gary Lineker there trying to stay professional. He's had enough. Look at him slouching on the chair. What the hell actual happened there at the BBC studios? Someone's getting in trouble. Someone's getting in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all doing? Welcome to the stream. It's your boy Adam here live on Cat Sports Football. Brighton will play the winners today. So whoever wins between Wolves and Liverpool, play the winners. The players are coming out here on Cal Sports Football, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Molyneux, here we come. Let's transition over, ladies and gentlemen. Down, 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 down. Oh, you gotta love live football, ladies and gentlemen. The players are shaking hands here. Nuri playing today. Traore also. Let's give you the Wolves team, ladies and gentlemen. Now, BBC have got him as a 4-5-1, but I think it's a more 4-2-3-1. Saw in goal. Lembikisa, Collins, Totsi, Johnny, Neves, Hodge, Nuri, Moutinho, Traore, and Jimenez. Lembikisa? Is that how you say his name? Lembikisa? I think that's how you say his name. Liverpool, on the other hand, huge changes. No Van Dijk. He's not even on the bench, ladies and gentlemen. Kelleher in goal. Milner, Gomez, Konate, Simicas. Trent Alexander-Arnold isn't even on the bench. Keita, Thiago, Budget, 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 Bajkatic. I don't know how he says his name. Elia Gakpo and Carvalho. So he says his name. What? What? I don't flipping know what you said there, mate. Bajetic. Bajetic. Is that what he's saying? Bajetic. 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 Here we go. Wolves, ladies and gentlemen, shooting from left to right. Liverpool shooting from right to left. And Liverpool don't have a good record against Wolves in the FA Cup. And they don't have a good record as the holders, ladies and gentlemen. Every single time they've been the reigning champions of the FA Cup, they've been knocked out at this stage in the competition. If you don't believe me, go check it out. Here we go with Wolves shooting from left to right, Liverpool shooting from right to left. Wolves in their famous orange colour. I remember when Wolves used to be sponsored by Doritos. Liverpool, on the other hand, in their famous red colour as Traore picks the ball up. Oh, and the lights have gone off. The floodlights have gone off, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on today? What's going on? The floodlights go off. Audio issues in the stadium. What is going on? Andre Marino will restart the game here, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be Liverpool that restart the game here on Cars Sports Football. How are we all doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, football pundits around the world? It's your boy Adam here live on Cars Sports Football. They have no idea. They have no idea what is going on. And let's carry on with Wolves, ladies and gentlemen. Long ball over the top again to Traore down the side side. Simikas comes over to cover. 1-on-1 against the defender. Whips up ball into the box, but it's headed away by Ibrahima Konate. Harvey Elliott will help it on. And it comes all the way back to the Wolves back line. And I've just realised I have no idea who these players are. Traore whips a ball into the box and it's headed near post by Jimenez. It goes out for a goal kick here on the right side, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, football pundits around the world. How are we doing? Welcome to the stream. Traore busting a gut to get a ball into the box, but Jimenez gets the header ahead of Ibrahima Konate, but he heads it wide, and Liverpool will restart the game here. Kelleher. High up into the air, but it's gone over everyone. Collins will pick up the loose ball and go all the way back to the keeper here on the left-hand side, Jose Sa. Sa now into Gomez. Gomez bringing the ball forward. Castro to his left. Neves through the middle. He goes into Castro. Returns it back to Gomez. And Gomez goes all the way back to the keeper here on this left-hand side. And he'll just clear it down the line. High up into the air. Jimenez can't get ahead of Konate. Moutinho does. Ruben Neves on the centre circle. Out wide to Traore on the halfway line. And he's forced to go backwards, Traore. And it's Neves down the ball here on the left-hand side. Liverpool nil, Wolves nil here at the Molineux. How are we doing? Castro. Out to that left-hand side. But it comes off the Liverpool man and it goes out for a Wolves throwing here on Cal Sports Football. Liverpool nil, Wolves nil at the Molineux. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Are you a Wolves fan? Are you a Liverpool fan? Or are you just a fan of football? Let me know in the chat. Here we go with Collins. 1-2 with Neves in their own half. Sees a long ball over the top out to the right side towards Traore. Traore gets the head of Simikas. Neves tries to play the ball through, but it comes off the Liverpool player and it goes out for a Wolves throwing here down this left-hand side. Thiago. Simikas. Into Carvalho. But it's intercepted there. And Wolves start out from the back with Castro. Moutinho. Backwards to Collins. Lemkissa. Out to that left-hand side towards Castro. Castro on the halfway line. Goes short to Moutinho and he makes his way all the way back to Neves. And Neves switches it out to the right side towards Lemkissas. Tries to feed the ball over the top towards Traore. But Gomez is there and he clears it away for a Wolves corner down the right side. 5 minutes into the game. Wolves nil, Liverpool nil. Wolves have an opportunity here from the corner to get themselves a goal up in this game. Early cross here. Jean Moutinho steps over to take it. Gives the signal. Right foot. Shaw into Neves. Neves puts the ball into the box towards the back post. It's headed away by Konate. Wolves will keep it alive here on this left-hand side. Pull across the middle, but there's no one there for Liverpool. Sorry, for Wolves, and Liverpool will restart the game here with Kelleher. Gomez out to the left-hand side towards Simikas. Simikas goes into Thiago. Thiago bringing the ball forward and lays it into Simikas, and Simikas comes backwards to Gomez on the edge of his own box. Joe Gomez now. Deemed surplus to requirements by some Liverpool and neutral pundits. Kelleher goes short to Konate. Konate out wide to Robertson. Is Robertson playing down the right? Oh, sorry, no, it's Milner. Gomez. Out to the left-hand side, Simikas on the halfway line. Tries to feed him behind to Thiago, but it's overhit by Simicas and Collins picks up the loose ball. Gomez plays a 1-2 with Castro, and he goes all the way back to the keeper, Jose Sa. Harvey Elliott's coming to to apply a bit of pressure, but Jose Sa manages to clear it away. Traore heads it into the path of Carvalho, and it goes out for a Liverpool throwing. 7 minutes into the game, Wolves nil, Liverpool nil, ladies and gentlemen. Gomez goes short to Konate, and Konate brings the ball forward. Wolves try to win the ball back, but it falls to Naby Keita, and he goes backwards to Joe Gomez out to the center side towards Simicas. Simicas backwards to Thiago. Thiago over the top towards Konate on the center circle. Konate first time into Gakpo. Gakpo back heel to Carvalho out to the center side towards Simicas. Simicas first time into the box, but there's no one there. It's over here. It's going to come out to Harvey Elliott down the right side. 1-1 against the defender. Goes backwards to Milner. Milner first time into the box, but Jose Sa's off his line. Oh, and he drops the ball, but he manages to gather it in his hands. And Wolves restart the game here on the left-hand side. Wolves nil, Liverpool nil. Collins loses the ball. Carvalho goes short to Gakpo, and Gakpo's shot was wide. Tries to feed the ball over the top. Jimenez can't get there. Falls to Gomez. Gomez into Simicas. Simicas lays it into Thiago. Thiago. Gakpo goes backwards to Gomez. Thiago now in the centre circle. Switches it out to that right side towards Milner. Milner now holding on to it. Goes into the middle towards Naby Keita. Another player who looks surplus to requirements at Liverpool, not playing to the level expected of him. Makes his way out to this left-hand side towards Simicas. Simicas lays into Carvalho. Carvalho tries to play it into Gakpo, but it's intercepted there by Hodge. And it goes all the way back to the keeper, Jose Sa. Tito on the ball. Lays it into the path of Collins. Out to the shine side. Jimenez is brought down. Free kick. Wolves here on this left-hand side. Thiago. Lembakisa. Neves into Jimenez and it's on the halfway line. Sees a run over the top by Nuri. Can Nuri get there? He will. On the edge of the box here. 1-on-1 against Milner. He cuts in on his left foot. Takes a shot, but it's blocked by Gomez. And it makes his way all the way back to Kelleher. And he goes into Simicas. Simicas out to this right hand side, sorry, to Carvalho. Carvalho with his back to goal. Simicas hits the ball over the top. Thiago brings the ball under control and switches it into Harvey Elliott. And Liverpool have space and time to bring the ball forward here. Is the counter on for Liverpool? Harvey Elliott bringing the ball forward. Naby Keita makes a run in behind. Harvey Elliott with a shot from distance. He didn't need anyone. He did not need anyone, ladies and gentlemen. Harvey Elliott picks the ball up. He drives with it into the Wolves half. He has Milner driving to the right hand side. Naby Keita making the run into the box and he takes a shot himself from about 30 yards out and he gets it past the keeper. It has to have taken a deflection or something. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a look at the replay. The keeper, Lopetegui there not happy with what he's seen on the pitch. But let's have a look at that replay, ladies and gentlemen. It falls its way to Thiago. Thiago finds Harvey Elliott, who has acres of space in front of him. He drives with the ball. He sees his options. He goes for goal. No, he just beats the keeper. The keeper should do better, but Harvey Elliott is not going to say anything about that. He hits it. Left foot. Top corner keeper. He actually looks in no man's land, to be fair. But Harvey Elliott will be loving that one. And Klopp will be happy because Liverpool are a goal up here 13 minutes into the game. Carvalho now. To the left-hand side towards Simicas. Simicas goes backwards to Thiago. Thiago lets it into the path of Keita. Keita goes backwards to... How are we all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the stream. It's Liverpool 1, Wolves 0 at the Molineux, courtesy of an absolute beauty by that man, Harvey Elliott. Gakpo goes into Simicas, and Simicas goes all the way back to Gomez on the touchline. And it's now Konate on the centre circle. Out to that right side towards Milner. Milner into Harvey Elliott, who picks the ball up short. And he puts his head up again and drives with the ball. Lays it into Thiago backwards to Stefan. Gakpo out to the left side towards Carvalho. 1-on-1 against the defender. Lays it into Simicas, who drills it across the keeper. And it goes over the bar and it goes out for a goal kick here on the left side for Wolverhampton. How are we all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Wolves to restart the game from a goal behind in the first 13 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? Welcome to the stream. They try and feed the ball forward, but it's intercepted there by Liverpool. It comes off the Wolves man and it goes out for a Liverpool throw it down on the halfway line. Milner to restart the game here on the 16th minute. How are we all doing? It's your boy Adam here live on Couch Sports Football. Are you Wolves fan? Are you Liverpool fans? Or are you just fans of football? Wolves manage to win the ball back from the throw-in. And it goes all the way back to Jose Sarr. Now it's Collins on the ball. Goes short to Neves on the edge of his own box. Lays it into the path of Tito. Tito now bringing the ball forward out to the left-hand side towards Castro. Castro into Nuri. Back to Castro. Castro has space to bring the ball forward. Nuri makes a running behind. Can he get ahead of Milner? No, he can't. Milner does well to hold on to it here and lay it into the path of Harvey Elliott. First time into Keita. Returns it back to Harvey Elliott, who holds on to the ball here. Backwards to Stefan. Switches the ball, but it's intercepted there by Traore on the centre circle. And he puts his head down and he's brought down there by Tsimikas. And I wouldn't be surprised if Tsimikas gets a yellow card for that. He just brings him down. Traore puts his head down looking to put the burners on. But Tsimikas is having none of it and he absolutely takes him out. And Liverpool will have to defend a free kick from the centre circle here. How are we all doing? Welcome to the stream. Where are we all from? Who do we support? Are we Liverpool fans? Are we Wolves fans? Or are we just fans of football? Traore from the throw-in goes backwards to Moutinho. Puts the ball in back post. Nuri with the header. But it's over the bar. The flag does go up and Liverpool will restart from the offside here in their own half. How are we all doing, ladies and gentlemen? 18 minutes into the game. Wolves near Liverpool 1. Gomez. Intercepted there by Neves. Neves holding on to it. Goes backwards to Lembikisa, I think is how you say his name. Tito. Moutinho. Into Collins on this left-hand side. Collins goes into Lembikisa. And it comes off Carvalho and it goes out for a Wolves throwing on the halfway line. 18 minutes into the game. This is not how Wolves will have wanted to start the game. And not get caught off guard like that. Harvey Elliott with a shot from distance. What is the keeper doing? He should have done better, if you think about it. Lembikisa now to take the throwing into Jimenez. Jimenez with his back towards goal. It comes off the Liverpool player and it's a Wolves throwing here. Lembikisa now to take it. Traore, Jimenez, all up top. He goes in towards Jimenez. Tsimikas wins the header. Moutinho tries to bring the ball under control. But it comes off the Liverpool man and it goes out for another Wolves throwing here down the right side. Lembikisa. Again, another Wolves throwing here on the right side. Slowly making their way forward. Lembikisa now to take the throwing. Into Traore, back to Lembikisa. Again, it comes off the Liverpool man and another Wolves throwing here. Jimenez from the throwing. Lembikisa into Traore, headed away by Thiago Carvalho now. Brought down there, referee pulls it back for a Liverpool free kick in their own half. I think Lembikisa was unfortunate there to get the free kick. Liverpool restart. It's Konate now, the ball on the edge of his own box. Goes out wide to Milner here on the right side. Milner goes into Konate. And Konate makes his way all the way back to the keeper, Kelleher. Over the top towards Gakpo, but it's headed away by Collins into the path of Hodge. Hodge tries to feed someone, but it's intercepted there by Konate. Collins out wide to Neves, and it comes off the Wolves player, and it goes out for Liverpool throwing here down the right side. Wolves in Liverpool 1. Here on Couch Sports Football. 20 minutes played. Gomez now with the ball in his own box. Goes into the path of Kelleher, and Kelleher will just clear it down the line. Can Carvalho keep it in play? No, he can't. Goes out for a Wolves throwing here. And ladies and gentlemen, Liverpool might be a goal up here. But neither side really showing any composure on the ball. It's a bit stop-start in these 20 minutes of the game. Here we go with Tito. Into the path of Neves. Neves is intercepted there by Carvalho. And the referee pulls it back for Liverpool. Throw a free kick here in a central position. Now the question is, who's going to take the free kick? Jose Sa will organize this ball. Let's have a look to see who's going to take this free kick. Thiago steps over it. So does Milner and Simicas. Let's have a look to see who's going to take it. I think Simicas is walking away from it. Oh no, I think... Oh, is Milner lining one up here? Let's have a look. Can they double their lead here in the first 22 minutes of the game? Thiago quickly in behind, but it's headed away by Neves. And Moutinho manages to clear it away. It falls to Milner, who puts it back into the box. Naby Keita flicks it in the path of Gakpo. But offside flag goes up. And Wolves restart the game here on this left-hand side. Wolves 0, Liverpool 1. How are we all doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Wolves with the ball, trying to play off on their own half with Jose Sa high up into the air. Traore can't get there ahead of Gomez. Carvalho can't get there ahead of Castro. Have Castro and then... Oh no, Castro's still down here. Neves now on the ball. Switches it out to the left hand side towards Nuri. Nuri holds on to it. Backwards to Totti. Neves. Collins. Castro. Lembakisa, sorry. Gomez intercepts it, falls to Simicas. Thiago on the halfway line, loses the ball to Moutinho. Hodge feeds it to Jimenez. Jimenez holds the ball up, being held up there by Kunate, and it's intercepted there by Stefan, and it falls to Keita. Harvey Elliott. Over the top towards Cody Gakpo, who'll try and bring the ball under control, but Collins is there to intercept. Hodge loses the ball to Thiago. Harvey Elliott will win the ball back. Thiago now the ball into Gakpo. He's got Keita to his side. He finds him. Nuri's tracking back. Keita holds on to it. In the box here, backwards to Gakpo. Out wide to Milner. Milner back to Keita. Keita into Gakpo in the box here. But he's brought down there by Nuri, and the referee saying no penalty. And it's cleared away, and Jimenez will bring the ball under control. He's brought down there by Kunate. And it's going to be a Wolves free kick here. Surprised Kunate didn't get a yellow card for that. Wolves can't keep it in play. Goes out for a Liverpool throwing here. Down the right side. Wolves 0, Liverpool 1. 24 minutes played. Harvey Elliott with a goal from distance. Simicas. Carvalho takes it on the turn, but he's brought down there by Hodge, and the referee deems it okay. Ball goes into Jimenez, who's brought down by Milner. And that's going to be a Wolves free kick. And the Wolves fans and players just not happy with the amount of fouls the referees letting Liverpool get away with. No attempt to play the ball there by Milner. But the referee's having none of it. Andre Mariner there. Ruben Neves steps over to take this free kick. It's not from a shooting position, but can they create something here on the 25th minute? A goal down to Liverpool. Goes short to Hodge. Hodge out to the right side towards Castro. Back to Hodge. Out to the left hand side towards Nuri. Nuri brings the ball under control. 1-on-1 against Milner. Puts the ball into the box. Headed away by Konate. Carvalho will try and bring the ball under control. He's surrounded by Wolves players, and he manages to find the pass to Simicas. And Simicas holds on to it here. Thiago. First time into Carvalho, but it's intercepted there by Hodge. Hodge into Traore. Traore takes it on the turn. But he's brought down again by Simicas. Is the referee going to go into his book this time? No, not this time. Doesn't want to go into his book this time. Mr. Mariner keeping his cards in his pocket. Free kick down the right side for Wolves, and they have an opportunity to create from this free kick. Can they catch Liverpool off guard here? No Van Dijk or Matip. It's Gomez and Konate. Moutinho steps over this one. Nuri is also there. Hodges short. Moutinho to take it. Whips the ball into the box. And is headed away by Gomez. It'll fall to Neves. His shot's blocked. And it comes out to Nuri on the right side. Nuri holds on to it here. Backwards to Castro. Castro goes backwards to Lembakisa. Neves on the centre circle. The Wolves fans not happy with the fact the ball's going backwards. Headed away by Simicas. Jimenez heads into the path of Nuri. Nuri first time in towards Moutinho. Moutinho over the top towards Jimenez. Jimenez on the edge of the box. There's no one there for him. Milner brings the ball under control and it's now Harvey Elliott on the ball. Neves trying to stop him. Elliott on that right side. Comes off the Liverpool player. Goes out for a Wolves throwing. Neves to take the throwing here. Backwards to Totti. Collins. Castro on this left hand side. Into Lembakisa. Backwards to Castro. Castro goes into Neves on the centre circle. And he goes backwards to Collins. Here we go with Totti. Backwards to Collins. Castro plays it back into Collins. And Collins goes into Totti. On that left hand side. Totti into Nuri. Backwards to Hodge. Neves on the ball. Switches it out to the right side towards Lembakisa. Brings the ball under control. He's got Traore ahead of him. But it comes off Simicas. And it goes out for a Wolves throwing here down the right side. 28 minutes played. Wolves nil, Liverpool 1. Lembakisa now to take the throw. Moutinho tries to feed it back, but it's intercepted there by Liverpool. And Thiago comes away with the ball here on the right side. Milner ahead of him and Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott on the centre circle. Milner out wide and he finds him. Nuri comes over to cover. Milner tries to go around the outside of Nuri and he does well, Milner. He puts the speed on. He's got a bit of gas in that tank. Nuri had no opportunity to get the ball off him. He just brings him down and Liverpool get a free kick. And what is he doing? Nuri getting outpaced by an OAP. Milner now to take the free kick here. Wolves nil, Liverpool 1. Whipped into the box by Milner. Gomez will try and keep it alive. Jose Sarr can't get there. It falls to Gomez. Gomez on his left foot. Backwards to Gakpo. Into the box. Headed away. Konate will try and keep it alive. So will Totti. But the referee pulls it back for a free kick here on this left hand side for Wolves. On the 30th minute. And Wolves will restart the game here. Wolves nil, Liverpool 1 here on Cal Sports Football. 30 minutes played. And Harvey Elliott has an absolute screamer in the first half to give themselves the lead. Castro. Oh, it's Johnny. Totti. Over the top towards Jimenez. Headed away. Harvey Elliott first time into Gakpo. Gakpo on the edge of the box on the right side. He holds it up. Returns it back to Harvey Elliott. Across the middle and he's headed away by Totti. Falls to Milner. Milner goes backwards to Stefan. Harvey Elliott out wide to Milner. Backwards to Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott into Cody Gakpo on that right side. Takes a shot. It's over the bar. Wolves to restart the game. Wolves nil, Liverpool 1. Totti now on the ball. Jose Sarr again hits it out for a corner. What's he doing there? What is he doing there? Just get it out of your own box. Corner here for Liverpool. Can they capitalise from this Wolves error? James Milner steps over to take the corner here on the right side. Not a lot of height in the box for Liverpool. Gakpo, Kunate. Let's see who they can aim for. It goes over everyone and Collins manages to just lash it out. Hodge now clears it down the line into the path of Naby Keita. Gakpo into Naby Keita. Naby Keita holding the ball up here down the left hand side. Goes backwards to Tsimikas on the halfway line and he switches it out wide to James Milner for Liverpool. Kunate. Stefan. Gomez. Over the top towards Cody Gakpo. Can he get there ahead of Johnny? He does. Lembeki says that Gakpo's shot is wide. And Wolves will restart the game here on the left hand side. Liverpool 1, Wolves 0 here at the Molineux Stadium. Kelleher into Stefan who takes it on the turn. First time into Thiago. Thiago holds onto it here on the right side. Couple of step overs. Short to Carvalho who goes backwards to Tsimikas in his own half. He lays it to Stefan. First time over the top, but there's no one there for Liverpool. And it goes out for a Wolves throwing here on the left hand side. Wolves 0, Liverpool 1 here on Cal Sports Football, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all doing? Welcome to the stream. Kunati now on the ball on the centre circle. Goes backwards to Milner. Milner on the right side, holding the ball up here. Lays it into the path of Stefan. Stefan out wide to Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott into Keita. Keita holds onto it here. Feeds it into Carvalho, who looks offside there. The goal is, he scores, but offside flag goes up here. He was clearly offside there, Fabio Carvalho. Just went a bit early. Jimenez tries to feed it into the path of Traore. Tsimikas is there. And Thiago goes backwards to Gomez. Gomez holds onto the ball here. First time into Thiago. Lays it into the path of Tsimikas. Tsimikas back to Carvalho. Carvalho into Thiago. Thiago into Keita on the halfway line. Backwards to Stefan. Stefan out to the right side towards Milner. And Milner goes back to Keita. Keita into Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott turns. Nothing forward. Backwards to Keita. Milner. Elliott. Keita out wide to Milner, but it's intercepted there by Totti. Nuri into Hodge, but it's intercepted there by Stefan. Thiago takes it on the turn. Out to the center side, finds Tsimikas. Harvey Elliott's free on the back post, but Nuri's tracking back. And it goes out for a Liverpool throwing down that right side. Wolves 0, Liverpool 1. Gomez. To Tsimikas down the left-hand side. Tsimikas holds the ball up here on the halfway line and goes backwards to Gomez. Gomez out to the right side towards Milner brings the ball under control on the halfway line. Gakpo goes backwards to Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott into Keita. Back to Elliott. Out wide to Gakpo. Gakpo bringing the ball under control. Driving with the ball into Thiago. Out wide to Milner, but it comes off the Wolves man. Goes out for a Liverpool throwing down that right side. Elliott. Thiago. Back to Elliott. Milner. Back to Elliott. Into Stefan. Tries to feed it into Thiago, but he's offside. And Wolves will restart the game here on the left-hand side. Wolves near Liverpool 1. Collins into Johnny. Johnny into Neves. Neves out to this left-hand side towards Hodge. Hodge over the top towards Traore. Jimenez will get there. Can he keep it in play? Yes, he does, and he does well. And he finds Dembekisa on the right side, but his touches. I don't even know where his touches, ladies and gentlemen. But it goes out for a throwing here on the right side for Liverpool. Simicas intercepted there by Lembekisa, but Carvalho wins the ball. Simicas intercepted there by Hodge. Gets away from Simicas. Jimenez picks up the loose ball here down the right side. Cuts in on his left foot. Returns it back to Neves. Neves out to the right side towards Lembekisa, and he goes backwards to Collins on the halfway line. Totti on the centre circle. The Wolves fans not happy when the ball goes backwards. They feel Liverpool are there for the taking. Johnny Moutinho on the halfway line. Out wide to Collins on the centre circle in the Liverpool half. Feeds it into Lembekisa. It's ahead of Jimenez. And it goes out for a Wolves throwing here. Lembekisa to take it. First time into Neves. Neves takes it on the turn. Plays it into the pass to Totti. Totti on the centre circle. Out wide to Johnny. Johnny on that left-hand side gets away from Harvey Elliott. Bringing it forward into the path of Moutinho, who's brought down. The game carries on with Stefan for Liverpool. Out wide to Naby Keita. Bringing the ball forward. Tries to feed him behind, but Gakpo's not on the same wavelength. And Totti picks up the ball. Ruben Neves on the ball. Out wide here towards Lembekisa. Taking it in his stride. Bringing it into the Liverpool half. Moutinho now on the half. Sorry. Hodge on the halfway line. Neves. Over the top towards Traore, who's making the run behind. Can he get there? Yes, he does. First time. Oh, and he hits it wide. Adama Traore, they're getting in behind. And he just smashes at the ball. Liverpool to restart the game from the keeper. 5 minutes and the 45 to go plus added time. But Totti wins the ball. Collins flicks it on. Thiago tries to keep it alive. Hodge lets it go out for a Wolves throwing here on the right side. Lembekisa steps over to take it here. And he goes backwards to Collins. Totti on this left-hand side. Backwards to Collins. Into Totti on the centre circle. Out to that left-hand side towards Johnny. Johnny goes backwards to Totti, who plays a 1-2 with Neves. Naby Keita coming over to pressure, and he manages to find a pass out wide to Nuri. Nuri holds onto the ball here. Tries to go around the outside of Harvey Elliott, and he does. He gets away from the defender. He gets himself on the edge of the box, but it comes off Kunate, and it goes out for a Wolves throwing here. And Jimenez is coming very wide to pick up the ball. But when the wide players for Wolves have it, Jimenez is nowhere near the box. So he needs to stay central, Jimenez. Wait for the ball to come to you. Don't go chasing the ball. Here we go with Neves. Out to that left-hand side towards Nuri, who's in behind here. He gets the ball under control, and he's brought down by Milner. But the offside flag goes up, and Liverpool restart the game here on the right side. Long ball over the top there, headed away by Totti. Nuri can't get there. Stefan with the header, so does Moutinho. And it comes all the way back to the keeper, Kelleher on the right side. Out wide here towards Simicas. Traore applying the pressure. Simicas all over him. And he's brought down free kick Liverpool. What is Traore doing? How many times is he gonna try and snap at him? You were nowhere near him. You kept snapping. And then complain when you get the yellow card. 1 try, 2 tries. 3, 4 attempts there to try and get the ball off him. And you keep snapping at him. And you get a yellow card for your troubles. Adama Traore. Liverpool to restart the game with 2 minutes plus added time here in the first half. As it stands, Wolves 0, Liverpool 1, courtesy of an absolute beauty of a goal by Harvey Elliott. Collins goes backwards to Jose Sa, clears the ball down the line, high up into the Moutinho, but it's headed away by Thiago. Jimenez gets there first. Traore loses the ball, but Hodge is there to pick up the pieces. Over the top towards Jimenez, but it's brought down by Gomez. And he'll hold on to it here. Just slows the game down. Kunate back to Gomez here on the right side. Out to the left-hand side towards Simicas. First time into Thiago, who gets Gakpo into play. Thiago on the halfway line, loses the ball to Moutinho. But it falls to Stefan. Gomez switches it out wide to Milner. Can he keep it in play? Yes, he does. And it comes off the Wolves man, and it goes out for Liverpool, throwing down that touchline. Wolves 0, Liverpool 1. 1 minute plus added time here. Keita, flicked on by Elliott. Totti. Johnny. Hodge. Neves goes backwards to Totti. And it's Collins now with the ball here on the left-hand side. Neves picking it up deep. Collins on the ball. Out wide to Lembakisa. But it comes off the Liverpool man, and it goes out for a Wolves throwing here on the halfway line. Lembakisa now to take the throwing here. Neves takes it on the turn, finds Jimenez, but he can't get away from Gomez. And it goes out for a Wolves throwing here down the right side. Lembakisa now into Moutinho, but it's intercepted. And Liverpool come away with it here with Keita. And Gakpo can't keep it in play. And there's going to be 2 minutes of added time here. Wolves 0, Liverpool 1. 45 minutes played. 2 minutes of added time to come here. Totti. Over the top, out to the right side towards Jimenez. Tries to flick it on, but it's intercepted. Hodge finds Traore down the right side. Traore 1-1 against Gomez. Carvalho tracking back. He goes backwards here to Lembakisa. Here we go with Hodge. Collins into Totti. No way he's going to take a shot from distance. And he manages to find the pass to Johnny down that left side, and he comes off Milner. And it goes up for a Wolves throwing here. And Wolves players haven't given the Wolves fans anything to celebrate here in the first half. Nothing to shout about. Can they give something in the dying minutes of the first half? 1 minute to go. Milner comes off Jimenez, goes out for a goal kick here on the right side. Liverpool 1. Wolves 0 at the Molineux, and Lopetegui has some work to do in the second half. Kelleher to restart the game here from the goal kick. High up into the air. Thiago flicks it into the path of Collins, and he goes all the way back to the keeper, Jose Sa here. Wide to Totti. Takes on the turn, lays it into the path of Johnny. Johnny gets away from Keita, but he can't get away from Thiago. Out wide to Harvey Elliott down the right side. Is there an opportunity here to double the lead? But Totti's there. And it goes out for a goal kick here on this left-hand side for Wolves. And the referee blows for half-time here on Car Sports Football. Wolves 0, Liverpool 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll see you for the second half, so stay tuned. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Second half here on Car Sports Football. Wolves nil, Liverpool 1 in this FA Cup replay. Wolves need to turn up. They've not done anything in this game. Besides a few half chances with Traore. But besides that, not really much going on. Wolves not shooting from right to left. Liverpool from left to right here on Car Sports Football. Let's see what they can do. Moutinho brought down there by Thiago, but he loses it. Neves can't get there. Falls to Stefan. Milner. Out wide to Harvey Elliott. Returns it back to Milner. Into Stefan. Can't keep it in play. Goes out for Wolves throwing here in the Liverpool half. Wolves nil, Liverpool 1. Whew. Totti. Lays into the path of Collins here on the Shine side. Collins has... Have they made a substitution here? Traore? I think they have, you know. I think they have. I don't think that's Lembakisa. They made a substitution. Lembakisa's come off. And Hodge. For Smedo and Nunes. Smedo and Nunes. Nunes now playing in the middle of the park. Here we go with the keeper, Jose Sa, who I feel was at fault for the goal. Nunes now on the ball on the edge of his own box. Goes into Ruben Neves, and Ruben Neves goes back to Kelleher. Kelleher now with the ball here on the Shine side. Short to Collins here in his own box. Bringing the ball forward here for Wolves. Squares it into the path of Totti. Totti on the Shine side. Nunez ahead of him, and he finds him. Nunez on the turn. Backwards to Totti. Into the path of Johnny. Johnny goes backwards to Collins. Nunez, who is in contention to join Liverpool. There are rumours. Smedo manages to find a pass to Traore down that right side, but it comes off Gomez, and it goes out for a Wolves throwing here down that right side. But yeah, Nunez linked with Liverpool. Central midfielder. Let's see if that works out. Smedo now with the ball on that right side, bringing the ball forward. Traore is behind him. Smedo tries to put the ball in the ball into the box, but it falls back to Traore. Collins into Nunez. Out to the left-hand side, it's Totti. Totti bringing the ball forward into the path of Johnny. Johnny back to Nunez. Nunez takes it on the turn. Gets away from Stefan, but he just loses the ball. And Thiago comes away with it. Gakpo's brought down. And that's going to be our Liverpool free kick. And I wouldn't be surprised if Totti gets a yellow card. No, referee's having none of it. Referee's having none of it. Long ball over the top there towards Naby Keita, but Totti's there. And he goes all the way back to the keeper here on the Shine side, Jose Sa. Now the ball here for Wolves goes into the path of Collins. Collins on the Shine side, holds on to it, returns it back to Jose Sa. Into Totti on the Shine side. Totti now bringing the ball forward here for Liverpool. Sorry, for Wolves. Goes short to Nunez. Nunez takes it on the turn. Stefan comes over to pressure. So does Naby Keita. He goes backwards to Totti. And it's now Collins on the ball. So there's now two central midfielders in the team for Wolves in the second half. Nunez and Neves playing central. Long ball out to the left-hand side towards Nuri, who's in behind here. One-on-one against Milner. Tries to put it across the box. First time, but it comes off the defender. And it goes out for a corner here for Wolves on this left-hand side. And that's probably the first opportunity in the game where the Wolves fans have actually had something to scream about. Nuri now to take the throwing here. Corner down this left-hand side. 50th minute into the game. Can Wolves equalise here? Gives themselves something to build from. Nuri now with a ball into the box. And it goes over everyone. It's going to be kept alive by Neves on the right side. He'll drill it across goal. It goes to Naby Keita. Claims for a handball. Nothing given. Carvalho out wide to Tsimikas, who's brought down their free kick. Liverpool. And the Wolves are going to be frustrated with that. Liverpool to restart the game here down that left-hand side. From a free kick. Gomez leaves it for Kelleher on this left-hand side. Wolves near Liverpool 1. Kelleher to take the free kick here. Long kick out from the back, high up into the air. Headed on by Collins. Neves is there. Traore can't get the head of Stefan. Carvalho can't get the head of Smedo. Flicked away by Neves. Moutinho tries to keep it alive. Simicas wins it. Keita into Stefan. Falls to Thiago. Into Keita. Liverpool do well to get away from the press. Keita takes a shot from distance, and I don't know what he was doing. But it goes out for a goal kick here on the right side. One, two, three, and Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire. Carvalho now the ball on the halfway line, bringing the ball forward here, but it's intercepted there by Smedo. Goes backwards to Neves. Neves on the right side, lays it into the path of Totti. Totti on the right side, in towards Nuri. Down the left hand side, Nuri cuts away from Harvey Elliott, backwards to Johnny. Johnny into Moutinho. Moutinho out to the left hand side by Nuri. Better by Wolves here, but he's intercepted there by Milner. And Harvey Elliott misplaces a pass, and Wolves win it high up the pitch with Nuri here down the left hand side, going around the outside, and Naby Keita manages to find the cross in the box. But no one's making the run near post, and Kelleher gathers it in his hands. Thiago into Gomez. Backwards to Kelleher. Wolves applying pressure now in this second half. Totti wins the ball. Goes out for a Liverpool throwing here down the left-hand side. Wolves 0. Liverpool 1. Ali, 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 oh. Ali, 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 oh. Milner had to take the throwing on the halfway line. Headed away by Thiago. Moutinho now on the halfway line into Collins. Collins backwards to Totti. Neves takes it on the turn. Into the path of Collins here on the right side. Neves. Back to Collins here. Smedo to his right. Moutinho central goes backwards to Neves. They need to try and isolate Traore 1-on-1 down that right side. Johnny. Totti. Bringing the ball forward. Switches it out to that right side towards Nelson Smedo. Can he keep it in play? Yes, he does. But his head is out. And it goes out for a Liverpool throwing here. 54 minutes played. Wolves near Liverpool 1. Simicas going over to take the throwing here. Is that John Barnes? Yes, it is. Kunate now the ball here on the second side for Liverpool. Lays it into the path of Gakpo, but it's intercepted by Neves. Nuri heads into the path of Moutinho, but it falls to Thiago, and he switches it out to Milner. Down the left side, and Jimenez is all over him. He manages to find the pass to Harvey Elliott, who finds Thiago further up the pitch. Thiago into the path of Gakpo, who tries to spin away from Collins. But it comes off the Wolves man, and it goes out for a Liverpool throwing here down the side side. 55 minutes played, Wolves near Liverpool 1. Milner now to take the throwing here. Down this right side. Thiago. Milner. Comes off Nuri. Throwing for Wolves down the side. Sorry, for Liverpool. Gakpo on the edge of the box goes backwards to Harvey Elliott. Out wide here towards Milner. Milner into the box there, but it's headed away by Collins. Nuri will head it onto the box. Nunez gets there first, and it falls to Jimenez. Jimenez now tries to get away from the Liverpool players, and he's brought down there by Thiago. And that's going to be a yellow card for Thiago here. 56 minutes played. Wolves 0, Liverpool 1. Wolves to restart the game here on this right hand side. Neves switches over the top towards Traore. Can he keep it in play here down the right hand side? Yes, he does. 1-on-1 against Tsimikas. Drives himself into the box here. Lays it into the path of Moutinho. Moutinho takes on the turn. Backwards to Neves. Out to the left hand side towards Nuri. Nuri 1-on-1 against Milner. Backwards to Johnny. Johnny lays it into the path of Neves. They need to get the ball into the box. Out wide to Collins. Collins into Smedo. Smedo has time to take on the turn here. Whips the ball into the box, but it comes off Carvalho. Tsimikas will stop it from going out for a corner, and Thiago now has the ball here. Into the pass of Naby Keita, but it's intercepted there by Neves. Sorry, Nunez, but Thiago manages to find the pass to Milner. Harvey Elliott now on the ball on the halfway line. Twinkle toes brought down by Nuri, free kick. Liverpool here. Just bundled over by Nuri. And Liverpool restart the game here. Thiago. Out to that left-hand side towards Carvalho. A couple of step overs to get himself into the box. Tsimikas makes overlapping run, but his pass is intercepted. He wins it back, but it comes off him. Goes out for a goal kick here on this right side. And Collins is not happy with his Wolves side. Trying to get a bit of urgency in it. Milner over the top towards Gakpo, making the run behind, but Totti's there to cover, and he lays into the path of Collins, being harassed by Carvalho, but he manages to find a way out to Smedo down that right side, who gets away from Tsimikas, and he lays it into the path of Traore. Traore returns it back to Smedo, but it's over here, and Konate will return it back to the keeper Kelleher, and he'll just clear it down the line. Gakpo brings the ball under control on the centre circle. But the referee pulls it back for offside, and Wolves restart the game here with Johnny. Out to the left-hand side, Nuri. Nuri into Nunez. Takes on the turn, switches it out wide to Traore. Tsimikas comes over to cover. Traore can't get there. And it falls to Carvalho. Returns it back to Tsimikas. Thiago. Backwards to Konate. Milner. Down the line into Keita. Intercepted by Nunez, does well to win the ball back. Can he inspire something here? Nuri down the left-hand side. 1-on-1 against Milner. Across the middle. Jimenez takes on the turn. Traore's shot is over the bar. Traore's shot is well over the bar. Should do better there. Should do better there. Stefan. Holds onto the ball here. Gomez. Goes backwards to the keeper Kelleher. Returns it back to Gomez here on the left-hand side. Squares it into the path of Konate. Liverpool backline haven't really had much to worry about. Wolves haven't even had a shot on target, and we're on the 60th minute here. Gomez. Goes all the way back to Kelleher. Konate now the ball on the left-hand side. Bringing the ball forward, gets away from the Wolves players. Lays it into the path of Thiago on the centre circle, who gets away from Traore, but Smedo. It does well to win the ball back. Traore now on the ball. Into Neves. Neves on the halfway line. Brought down by Thiago. The referee says he's got the ball, and Liverpool will try and come with Carvalho. Simicas makes overlapping run. Thiago out wide to Simicas. 1-on-1 against Smado. Puts the ball into the box, but it's overhit. And he'll go out for a Wolves goal kick here on the right side. And they're still not happy with this referee, the Wolves fans. Let's have a look. Did he get the ball? Yeah, he got the ball there. He got the ball. Clearly wins the ball. Wolves now with the ball. With Nunez, who loses the ball to Milner. Milner now goes backwards to Gomez. Gomez into the path of Simicas. Stefan into Thiago. Thiago now takes on the turn. Neves is tracking back. He brought down there, but Thiago manages to hold on to it. Naby Keita now. Gakpo makes a run in behind. Can he keep it 1-on-1 with the keeper? He chips it over the keeper, but it's saved. Harvey Elliott picks up the loose ball and the offside flag goes up. Wolves now with the ball with Totti. Neves picking it up deep now here on the right side. Lays it into the path of Collins. Collins into Totti here on the right side. Bringing the ball forward here. Goes short to Nunez. Backwards to Totti. Totti into the path of Collins. Collins into Neves. Neves backwards to Totti. Nunez makes a run off the ball, so does Nuri. Can he get there ahead of Milner? No, he can't. And Milner goes short to Thiago on the centre circle, who has time to turn. Backwards to Stefan. Stefan holds the ball up here. Does well to get away from Nunez, and he's brought down. Free kick for Liverpool here, and there's going to be another double substitution here for Wolves, and it's going to be Podence and Cunha coming on here. And a triple substitution here for Liverpool. So let's go over the Wolves one. Podence comes on here for Moutinho. Mateus Cunha coming on for Johnny. So Johnny and Moutinho going off. Cunha and Podence coming on. And Liverpool are going to be making a triple substitution. James Milner now. Down the line into the path of Gakpo. Gakpo takes it on the turn. But it's intercepted there by Nuri, and it goes out for a Liverpool throwing. Looks like Curtis Jones and Mohamed Salah are going to be coming on. And Nat Phillips. So Mohamed Salah coming on for Cody Gakpo. He's had a run around, not really much to play off, but Mohamed Salah comes on for Cody Gakpo. Carvalho comes off for Curtis Jones, and James Milner comes off for Nat Phillips. So triple substitution for Liverpool. And 4 substitutions for Wolverhampton. Totti now the ball here on the right side. Lays it to the path of Collins. Collins goes out wide to Smedo on the touchline. Smedo into Traore. Tries to take on the turn. But he's forced backwards to Smedo. Smedo into Collins here. Collins into Nunes. Nunes has Totti to his left. Collins to his right. Nunes holds on to the ball here. Looking for some movement. Nothing ahead of him. Squares into the path of Totti. Totti out wide to Nuri, but it's intercepted by Gomez. It goes out for a Wolves throwing on the halfway line. Wolves nil, Liverpool 1. Nuri to take the throwing. The winner of this game, ladies and gentlemen, plays Brighton. Do Liverpool want to play Brighton again? Neves now. Into Collins here on the right side. Totti here, bringing the ball forward for Wolves. Into the Liverpool half. Out to the left-hand side towards Nuri. Nuri holds the ball up here. Goes backwards to Totti. Wolves are struggling to get him behind here. They're trying to move the ball about with Neves, who distributes it out wide to Nelson Semedo down that right-hand side. Tries to feed the ball in behind to Traore, but it's overhit. And he goes out for a goal kick here on this left-hand side. Traore is not getting any service here. He's had one ball put in behind for him in the first half, and he blazes it over the bar. But besides that, Wolves have struggled to find him. Struggled to move a ball about with any bit of pace. Let's see what they do here with Liverpool on the ball with Gomez. Into the path of Stefan. Intercepted there by Nunes. And it's a Wolves throwing. Podence into Nunes. Intercepted there by Keita. Stefan comes away with a ball here for Liverpool. Into the path of Jones. Thiago on the centre circle. Over the top towards Curtis Jones, who brings the ball under control. Nelson Semedo's tracking back. Into the path of Thiago. Thiago into Mohamed Salah, who takes another turn. But he just heavy touch and he allows Wolves to win the ball back with Neves. Collins. Back to Totti. Back to Collins on the edge of his own box. 68 minutes played. Wolves nil, Liverpool 1. Courtesy of the goal by Harvey Elliott in the first half. Traore now the ball, bringing it forward. 1-on-1 against Simicas, brings it infield. But it comes off the Liverpool player. And it falls out to Nelson Semedo, who goes backwards to Nunes. Out to the left-hand side towards Nuri. Back to Semedo. Collins into Neves. Neves on the right side. Has Semedo making a run behind and he finds him. Nelson Semedo on the right side. Puts the ball into the box. It's over everyone. And it's headed away. It's going to come out to Nunes, who manages to get there, but it's cleared away. Intercepted by Neves out the pitch. Goes backwards to Totti. Urged to shoot from distance, but no, he's not going to. And it's intercepted. Now Liverpool coming with a ball here with Naby Keita. But he loses the ball. And Naby Keita needs to come off. He's been shocking this game. Neves now on the ball on the centre circle. Over the top towards Traore, who's in behind here. He brings the ball under control. 1-on-1 against Simicas. Holds on to the ball across the middle, but there's no one there for Wolves. And Liverpool managed to clear it. Harvey Elliott. Naby Keita. Back to Harvey Elliott. So it sees Mohamed Salah make the run over the top, but Collins is there. And he heads into the path of Totti. Totti with Neves. The Wolves fans coming alive here. Nunes. Totti. Back to Neves. Again, looking for that diagonal ball, but he goes short to Nunes. Totti into Neves on the halfway line. In behind here towards Nuri on the center side. Podence is free through the middle. He holds onto it here, Nuri. Puts the ball into the box towards Cunha. Cunha brings the ball under control here. But he's just surrounded by Liverpool players. 1-2. Many touches and Liverpool have the ball. And Kunate will clear it down the line only into the path of Neves here. The Wolves fans sense something here. Can they get an equaliser? Cunha now the ball. Out wide to Nelson Semedo. Backwards to Collins. Neves on the centre circle. 70th minute played. Wolves nil, Liverpool 1. Neves now on the ball. Switches it over the top there towards Cunha, who's in behind there. He brings the ball under control. No, he doesn't. He doesn't even bring the ball under control. He just takes it in his stride. And Liverpool come away with the ball here. Phillips brings down Cunha here on the edge of the box, and that's going to be a yellow card for Nat Phillips. 71 minutes played, Wolves nil, Liverpool 1, and Wolves have a free kick here in a very good position, And when you've got Ruben Neves on the pitch, that is not where you want to give a free kick away. That is not where you want to give a free kick away. "71 minutes played and Wolves have a free kick here in a very dangerous position. It's about it's about 25 yards out. Kelleher there gives the signal to the four-man wall. Ruben Neves stepping over this free kick. So is Nuri, but we all know Ruben Neves is going to take it. Can he create something special here from this free kick to give themselves? Liverpool to restart the game, but Traore wins the ball. Cunha can't bring the ball under control. Stefan's there, and he holds on to it here. Into Thiago. Backwards to Kunate. Kunate on the left-hand side gets away from two Wolves players, gets away from Neves, but the game carries on here with Podence. Podence holds on to the ball here for Wolves into the path of Traore, but it's behind him. And Wolves are shocking, ladies and gentlemen. Wolves are absolutely shocking. Can't even get a 5-yard pass away. Curtis Jones now with the ball. Out to Simicas, returns it back to him. Jones into the path of Thiago on the edge of the box here. Lays it into the path of Gomez, takes it in his stride here into Harvey Elliott, but it's behind him. And Wolves will restart the game here on the Shine side on the 73rd minute. They have 16 minutes of the 90 to go plus added time, and it's 1-0 to Liverpool at the Molineux. Wolves to restart the game. It's going to be a double substitution here for Liverpool. Stefan's coming off here for Fabinho. Ben Doak is going to be coming on here for Liverpool. And I'm assuming he's going to be coming on for Harvey Elliott. Oh no, Thiago. So Thiago and Stefan have come off. And Fabinho and Doak have come on. 75th minute played. Wolves near Liverpool 1. Collins for Wolves. Goes backwards to Totti. Totti out to Nuri down his left hand side. Nuri goes backwards to Totti. Totti goes all the way back to the keepers. Jose Sa. Out wide to Totti. Nuri. Back to Totti. Totti takes in his stride. Returns it back to Nuri. Nuri into the middle there. Finds Cunha. Cunha on the halfway line. Can't find Jimenez. And Liverpool come away with it here with Mohamed Salah. Curtis Jones on the centre circle. Being held up by Neves, but he gets away from him. Into the path of Keita. Keita backwards to Gomez. Has Gomez gone right back? Yeah, he must have. Gomez has gone right back since Milner's come off. And it's Konate and Phillips centre back. Konate on the pole here. Gets away from Jimenez. Nat Phillips down the pole. On that left hand side. All the way back to the keeper Kelleher. Being charged down by Neves. He clears the ball down the line. Totti jumps up against Salah. Harvey Elliott into the path of Curtis Jones. Tries to return it back to Elliott. Goes backwards to Simicast on the halfway line. Fabinho on the ball. Doak. Sorry, Elliott. Back to Fabinho. Over the top towards Ben Doak on the right side. He's keeping it play here. Puts the ball across the middle, but Totti's there. And he clears it out for a corner here down the right side. Liverpool with a corner here down the right side on the 77th minute. They're currently a goal up here. Can they double their lead here? Can they double their lead here on Card Sports Football and give themselves a place in the next round against Brighton in the FA Cup? Simicast whips the ball in there, is headed away, and Wolves will counter here with Podence. But it comes off Keita, and Fabinho manages to find the ball out wide here towards Nat Phillips. And the referee gives the Wolves free kick here down the right side. Collins. Jose Sa. Neves picking it up deep in his own box, bringing the ball forward here. Out to the left-hand side towards Totti. Totti lays into the path of Nuri. Nuri into the middle there finds Neves. Neves has time to turn on the centre circle. Sees the ball over the top towards Traore. Traore brings the ball under control. Harvey Elliott and Simicast tracking back. Traore gets himself into the box. Goes around the outside. Floats one into the box. And is headed over. I think it came off the defender, but the referee says it came off Jimenez. And it goes out for a goal kick here on the left-hand side. It was supposed to be a corner. This referee's missed a few, today. Kelleher now to restart the game here on the left-hand side for Liverpool. 78th minute, ladies and gentlemen. Wolves 0, Liverpool 1. Kelleher to restart. Kelleher. Curtis Jones brings it down on the halfway line. Goes all the way back to Nat Phillips here. Phillips into the path of Kelleher. Kelleher in his own box. Clears it down the line. Nuri battles out against Doak. He wins it. Keita can't get there ahead of Nunez. He tries to feed it first time over the top towards Traore. Traore battling out against Simicast. He gets there first. Simicast lays it into the box there, headed away by Konate. Podence will keep it in play here. Podence now, one-on-one against Naby Keita. Shimmies it on his right foot. Cuts it back in, and it's intercepted there by Naby Keita, and he goes out for a throwing here. For a Wolves throwing here on the left-hand side. Keita goes down here. What is he doing, man? What is he doing? Here we go with Totti. Into Collins on the halfway line. First time into Nunez, who has time to turn. Switches it out wide towards Traore. Traore now holds onto it backwards to Smedo. Smedo into Neves. Neves onto the centre circle to Collins. Collins out to the left-hand side towards Totti. Totti takes it on the turn. Podence is ahead of him, so is Nuri. Nuri gets away from Joe Gomez beautifully, and he brings the ball forward. Tries to feed it into the path of Cunha, but it's cleared away by Fabinho. Cunha will try and bring the ball under control. Nunez over the top towards Nuri. Nuri finds himself in the box across the middle, but it's cleared away by Nat Phillips. But Kelleher grabs it in his hands. And Liverpool restart the game here on this left-hand side with 10 minutes of the 90 to go, plus added time. Wolves 0, Liverpool 1. Liverpool throwing down that left-hand side. 9 minutes to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Wolves 0, Liverpool 1. How are we all doing? Simicast now to restart the game here. Collins wins it from the throwing. Backwards to Totti here. Totti bringing the ball forward into the centre circle for Wolves. Out to the left hand side finds Nuri. Nuri has Podence and Cunha ahead of him, but he holds on to it here, Nuri. Goes backwards to Totti on the halfway line. Short to Neves. Neves has time to turn. Digster, how are you doing, my brother? Welcome to the stream. Nunes into misplaced pass, and Nat Phillips picks up the loose ball and goes all the way back to the keeper, Kelleher. He'll just clear it down the line. Collins will jump up against Mohamed Salah, and it falls into the path of Harvey Elliott, who tries to feed in behind Mohamed Salah. But it's over here, and it goes all the way back to the keeper, Jose Sa. Neves switches it out to the left-hand side towards Nuri on the halfway line. Ben Doak comes over to pressure. Totti into Neves. Currently watching Birmingham, who are winning 2-1. That's good to hear. That's good to hear who they're playing. Smedo backwards to Neves. Neves into Totti, but it's intercepted now by Ben Doak, but Collins is there. Smedo picks up the loose ball on the halfway line. Neves over the top towards Traore. Simicast is tracking. Traore will try and keep it in play here, and he does. And it goes out for a Liverpool throwing here. Forest Green. Looks like Diego Costa's going to be coming on here for the last 7 minutes to ruffle up some feathers against Liverpool. I wonder who's coming off. It's going to be Jimenez who's coming off. It was a postponed game that didn't play because it was too wet, apparently. Are you being serious? Are you being serious? It was too wet. Harvey Elliott manages to clear the ball away, only to the path of Nunes, but it falls to Mohamed Salah, who's brought down, and it's going to be a Liverpool free kick here. Wow, that is insane. I've never heard of it. Actually, no, I have heard of too wet. I have heard too wet. I have heard it. Isn't there a famous clip of a football game back in history where the guy gets it past the keeper and he takes a shot and the pitch is that muddy that it stops the ball literally on the line? 6 minutes to go here. Wolves 0, Liverpool 1. 84th minute. Liverpool with a goal by Harvey Elliott in the first half. The pitch was deemed unplayable, so they rescheduled same time as the replays. I get you, I get you. Kelleher. Out to the side side towards Gomez. Brings the ball under control. Podence is trying to apply a bit of pressure. He gets away from Nuri, finds Ben Doak. Ben Doak out wide to Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah holds onto the ball here. Into the middle finds Ben Doak, who has time to turn. But he can't. Oh, he manages to get away from Nunes. He brings the ball forward here, the young lad. Into the path of Curtis Jones. Forest Green did score a screamer. So did Harvey Elliott. He scored an absolute beauty, but I think the keeper should have done better. Please watch the highlights. I'll have a look. I'll have a look. Gomez into Mohamed Salah. Lays into the path of Doak. Out to the left hand side towards Simicast. 5 minutes to go here. Harvey Elliott. Simicast. Trust me, that goal is better. Is there football on the pitch here? Konate. Over the top towards Mohamed Salah. Digster, if you don't mind me asking, what's the weather like where you are? Because I'm telling you now, it is snowing where I am. The curve on the ball is so sweet. I'll have to have a look. I'll have to have a look. Nuri now the ball here on the shine side. Not one thing we can count on with Wolves. They will play to the end. Yes, we have snow where I am. It literally in the space of 30 seconds, there was a blanket of snow on the roads. It wasn't even like big snow. It was just heavy. Can't tell, to be honest. Nelson Semedo now the ball here on the Shine side. Goes backwards to Collins. Collins on the halfway line. Need to try and bring Diego Costa into play here. He's brought him on for the last 8 minutes and needs to get some distribution. Nuri does well to get away from Ben Doak, but it's overhit. And it goes all the way back to Kelleher here on this left-hand side. Long ball over the top there. Collins with the header. Kunate heads it back. Neves brings it under control. And he manages to find a pass to Podence, who finds Cunha on the edge of the box here. 1-on-1 against Kunate. He's going into no man's land though, Cunha. He needs some help here. Naby Keita's tracking back. He manages to find the pass to Nuri. Here we go with Nunez. Cunha back to Nunez, who holds the ball up here. Puts the ball into the box. Cunha flicks it his path to Diego Costa. Oh, and that would have been a beautiful goal. But Cunha couldn't keep it under control. And it's cleared it out. Yeah, it's just cold. Dude, over here, it's insane. It's not snowing anymore, but it's just how quick. 30, like I said, 30 seconds. I opened the door to let some family in the house. Closed the door. And then when we opened the door 30 seconds later, it was just a blanket of snow on the floor. It was like something out of a movie. Fabinho, Kelleher, clears the ball down the line. It's 1 degree. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like that over here. Nunez on the centre circle. Backwards to Totti. There's 2 minutes to go here. Totti out wide to Nuri on the halfway line. Nuri holds the ball up here. Backwards to Totti. Totti into Nunez. Sorry, Neves. I keep getting them mixed up. Long ball over the top towards Traore. 1-on-1 against Tsimikas here. Traore, is he going to create something here? Cuts it inside. Into the box there. Cleared away by Fabinho. Mohamed Salah picks up the loose ball. It gets away from Neves, but it's intercepted there and it falls to Nunez. Nunez brought down here and it's a Wolves free kick on the centre circle. Neves. Out wide to Traore. Traore bringing the ball forward into the box. What is he doing? He manages to keep the ball alive and it's overhit. And it's going to come out to Ben Doak down this left-hand side, who does well to hold on to the ball here. Lays it into the path of Phillips. Mohamed Salah. Harvey Elliott out wide to Curtis Jones on the halfway line. Bringing the ball forward into the Liverpool half. Tries to feed him behind, but it's overhit. Curtis Jones there. You need a bit of game management there, young lad. And Wolves would restart the game here with 1 minute to go of the 90. And there's going to be at least 3 minutes of added time here. At least 3 minutes of added time. Neves. Intercepted there by Ben Doak. 2 minutes left in the Brum game. Ben Doak. Into Naby Keita, who takes on the turn. Bringing the ball forward here. Can Liverpool double their lead with Harvey Elliott? Out wide to Curtis Jones. 1-on-1 against Nelson Semedo. Goes on the outside. Shot. Oh, and it's just wide. Just wide by Curtis Jones. One minute to go. Liverpool 1, Wolves 0 at the Molineux. Nunez. Cunha with a header, but Kelleher gathers it in his hands. "90 minutes with 5 minutes of added time here on Card Sports Football. Wolves 0, Liverpool 1. Totti now the ball here in the Wolves half. Out to the left-hand side finds Nuri. Nuri goes into Nunez. Backwards to Totti. Neves on the centre circle. Out wide to Semedo. Semedo backwards to Neves. Neves into Totti. Wolves need to try and get the ball forward. Out to the left-hand side towards Nuri. Nuri holds the ball up here. Goes round the outside of Pentok and he does well. 1-1 against Gomez. Puts the ball into the box, but Konate there with the header. And it goes out for a corner. 4 minutes of added time. What on earth, ref? Corner here for Wolves down the left-hand side with 4 minutes of added time to play. There's going to be a yellow card here for someone. I think it's for Joe Gomez. Corner shot to Podence. Nunes. Smedo. Out wide to Traore. 1-on-1 against the defender. Puts the ball into the box, but it comes off Curtis Jones. Fabinho brings the ball under control and clears it out for a throwing for Wolves. Smedo on the ball here. Goes backwards to Nunes on the centre circle. Out wide towards Traore. Again, they're going to try down that right side. But he goes backwards to Neves. Smedo. Back to Neves. Back to Smedo. The Wolves fans aren't happy with the way the ball's going backwards. Smedo picking it up on the centre circle. Can Nunes keep it in play? He does. Wolves have the ball here. Over the top towards Collins and Konate is there with the header. Podence wins the header. Totti out wide to Nuri. Nuri holds the ball up here. But it goes out for a Liverpool. Oh no, it gives it a Wolves throwing. Nuri to take the throwing. Diego Costa takes it on the turn, gets away from Konate. He holds onto the ball here, puts the ball across the middle. It's cleared away. It comes out to Cunha. Cunha right foot, shot blocked, and it goes out for a corner here for Wolves. There's going to be a corner here for Wolves on the 93rd minute. Wolves 0, Liverpool 1. Can they get an equaliser here and make this FA Cup replay that little bit more interesting? Potencia puts the ball down, takes it short into the path of Nunes. Nunes back to Podence, but that's a short pass. That was a wasted corner by Wolves, and it goes out for a Wolves throwing down that right side. Nunes to take the throwing into Podence, back to Nunes. Back to Smedo. Out wide to Podence. Can he keep it in play? Yes, he does. And he can't get away from Harvey Elliott, and that's a Liverpool throwing down that left-hand side. Harvey Elliott's been brilliant today. Why are we giving Forest Green the ball? Keep the ball. What are we doing? Harvey Elliott's been brilliant in this game. Showing a lot of passion for his squad. Totti now the ball. Into Neves. Last minute here. Over the top towards Collins. Konate wins the header. Keita will clear it down the line, but it goes out for a Wolves throwing here. Last opportunity here for Wolves. Nuri. Into Nunes. Into Cunha. Cunha takes it on the turn. Out wide there towards Smedo on the right side, who's in behind here. Tries to get the ball into the box, but it comes off Simicast's head. Goes backwards to Neves. Puts the ball into the box, but his head away. Needs a better ball. They win the ball back high up the pitch, but the referee gives the handball. Oh no, yeah, he gives the handball here. Give him the last minute free kick here for Wolves. Handball. Wolves free kick here, 95th minute. It comes off Mohamed Salah's hand, and where's he supposed to put his hand? Where's he supposed to put his hand? Forest Green 1, Birmingham 2. Last opportunity here for Wolves. Ruben Neves steps up to take the free kick here. It's about 28 yards out. Or was it FA Cup? Was it FA Cup? Who you playing next? Ruben Neves steps over to take this free kick. It's like a movie, this, isn't it? Last kick of the game. Wolves are a goal down. FA Cup. Can they keep their chances alive? Ball put in there. Across the middle. Headed away. Headed in. Harvey Elliott. And Doug will just clear it down the line, and it's a Liverpool victory here on Card Sports Football, ladies and gentlemen. And Liverpool are progressing through to the next round to play Brighton here on Card Sports Football. It's Wolves nil, Liverpool 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you coming by, Digster. Hope you have a wonderful evening. I'll see you tomorrow where we have Manchester United taking on Crystal Palace tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, stay safe, love yourself, love the game, love your neighbor. Peace.